Over 60? 5 bed exercises that rebuild lost muscle faster than weight training after 60. No gym needed. Do these 5 bed moves and feel stronger and steadier after 60. Building muscle after 60 often comes down to one practical reality. You work with what you have. Some days that means dumbbells and a gym. Other days, it means your bedroom, a few spare minutes, and a willingness to move with intention. When equipment isn't available, creativity becomes a strength of its own. A bed can support your body, reduce joint stress, and still create enough challenge to stimulate muscles when you use it the right way. Consistency matters far more than complexity. Daily movement and habit stacking create lasting results because muscles respond best to frequent, manageable workloads. Short strength sessions paired with regular walking, mobility, and core engagement keep your body active and resilient. Over time, this approach builds strength you can use, not strength that only shows up during the occasional marathon workout. That's where bed exercises shine. With the right angles and focus, you can train your upper body, lower body, and core using your bed as assistance rather than a limitation. These movements emphasize full body effort, controlled tension, and repeatable patterns you can perform often. Ahead, you'll find 5 bed exercises that help rebuild lost muscle, support daily strength, and keep your body moving forward after 60. 1. Incline push-ups. Incline push-ups allow you to rebuild upper body muscle without stressing your shoulders or wrists. Elevating your hands on the bed reduces the load while still challenging your chest, arms, and core. This setup lets you focus on tension and control rather than grinding through representatives. Over time, you can gradually increase the difficulty by lowering the incline. That gradual progression supports muscle rebuilding and joint health after 60. Muscles trained: chest, shoulders, triceps, core. How to do it? Place your hands on the edge of the bed at shoulder width. Step your feet back until your body forms a straight line. Brace your core and squeeze your glutes. Lower your chest toward your hands with control. Press the bed away and return to the start. Recommended sets and representatives. Knock out 3 sets of 8 to 12 representatives. Rest for 45 to 60 seconds between each set. Best variations: narrow hand incline push-ups, pause incline push-ups, slow lowering incline push-ups. Form tip: keep your ribs down and your body straight from head to heels. 2. Supported split squats. Supported split squats rebuild lower body muscle while improving balance and coordination. Holding the bed for support allows you to focus on leg drive rather than stability concerns. This exercise loads each leg individually, helping correct strength imbalances that often develop with age. The slow lowering phase increases muscle tension and improves joint control. It also reinforces hip and knee strength needed for daily movement. Muscles trained: quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, calves. How to do it? Stand facing the bed and hold it lightly with one hand. Step 1 foot back into a split stance. Lower your back knee toward the floor with control. Drive through your front foot to stand tall. Complete all representatives before switching sides. Recommended sets and representatives. Perform 3 sets of 6 to 10 representatives per side. Rest for 60 seconds between each set. Best variations: rear foot elevated split squats, tempo split squats, isometric split squat holds. Form tip: keep your front heel planted and your chest tall throughout the movement. 3. Dead bugs. Dead bugs rebuild core muscle while protecting your lower back. Performing them on a bed adds slight instability, increasing muscle engagement without strain. This movement trains your core to resist movement, which supports posture and spinal health. Stronger deep core muscles improve strength transfer to your arms and legs. That connection helps maintain muscle as you age. Muscles trained: deep core muscles, hip flexors, lower abdominals, and spinal stabilizers. How to do it? Lie on your back with your arms extended toward the ceiling. Bend your hips and knees to 90 degrees. Brace your core and press your lower back gently into the bed. Slowly extend your opposite arm and leg. Return to the start and switch sides. Recommended sets and representatives. Knock out 3 sets of 8 to 10 representatives per side. Rest for 30 to 45 seconds between each set. Best variations: heel tap dead bugs, resistance band dead bugs, and isometric dead bug holds. Form tip: move slowly and keep your lower back in contact with the bed. 4. Seated knee lifts. Seated knee lifts strengthen your hip flexors and lower abdominals while reinforcing posture. Sitting on the edge of the bed challenges balance and core control without compressing your spine. This exercise improves your ability to lift your legs while walking and climbing stairs. It also supports pelvic stability, which often declines with age. Consistent practice builds endurance in muscles that fatigue quickly. Muscles trained: hip flexors, lower abdominals, core stabilizers, and quadriceps. How to do it? Sit tall on the edge of the bed with your feet flat. Place your hands lightly on the bed beside your hips. Brace your core and lift one knee toward your chest. Lower it with control and switch sides. Continue alternating without leaning back. Recommended sets and representatives. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 14 representatives per side. Rest for 30 to 45 seconds between each set. Best variations: double knee lifts, extended leg lifts, and isometric knee holds. Form tip: stay tall through your spine and avoid relying on momentum. 5. Glute bridge. Glute bridges rebuild hip strength, supporting walking, standing, and lifting. Performing them on a bed increases comfort while still allowing strong muscle contraction. Strong glutes reduce stress on your lower back and knees. This exercise also improves circulation and hip mobility. Consistent glute work plays a key role in preserving muscle mass after 60. Muscles trained: glutes, hamstrings, lower back muscles, and core. How to do it? Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the bed. Brace your core and squeeze your glutes. Drive through your heels and lift your hips upward. Pause briefly at the top with your hips fully extended. Lower your hips slowly back to the bed. Recommended sets and representatives. Knock out 3 sets of 10 to 15 representatives. Rest for 45 to 60 seconds between each set. Best variations: single leg glute bridges, glute bridge holds, feet elevated glute bridges. Form tip: finish each rep with your hips fully extended and your ribs down. Best tips for rebuilding muscle with bed exercises after 60. Rebuilding muscle after 60 requires consistency, patience, and execution. Bed-based exercises work best when you treat them as real training sessions rather than light movement. Focus on quality representatives, controlled tempo, and full body engagement. Small daily efforts add up faster than sporadic hard workouts. Train most days. Short sessions performed 5 to 6 days per week support muscle retention and recovery. Slow your representatives. Controlled lowering phases increase muscle tension and stimulate growth. Prioritize full body movement. Include pushing, squatting, hinging, and core work in each session. Progress gradually. Increase representatives first, then add pauses or single limb variations. Fuel your muscles. Adequate protein and hydration support muscle repair and strength gains. Used consistently, these bed exercises provide a practical and effective way to rebuild lost muscle and stay strong after 60.